Sorry about that, guys. My phone overheated while I was doing that. So back to what I was saying, why you should love yourself more. I feel like for a lot of people who chose this pile, you have a lot of children. And your children really look up to you. I feel like you have a very expansive mindset as well, very non-judgmental, very open-minded. I feel like you allow them to explore what they want to explore without causing them shame or guilt, without making them feel like they're making the wrong decisions for going down their own path. Definitely for a lot of you. And if you don't have a lot of children, then you could be the mother or father friend of the friend group where everyone kind of looks up to you and comes to you for advice or comes to you for guidance or tells you everything that they have going on. Like, you hear a lot of secrets from a lot of different people. You're very generous and giving. You're very bold and daring. You're very courageous. You're definitely a leader here. And I feel like you hide a lot of your leadership. I feel like it's not very seen or recognized a lot of times. I also feel like you have dealt with some two-faced people as well. Two-faced people who may have been gossiping about you in the background, lying about you in the background in some sort of way. Maybe even people that were saying that you're stubborn or that you are headstrong, that you want things your way or the highway, or that you were unbending or were not somebody who could compromise on things. And I feel like that's bullshit. I feel like you're a very loving, intuitive, sensitive, kind person who really gave and gave and gave to a lot of these people who are saying this about you, and these people took advantage of that. And since you are somebody who may guard a lot of your emotional energy and you don't show so much of it, there could have been some people who believed this as well about you, but you know the truth about you and you know who you really are. And I feel like you guys need to start expressing more of the emotional side of yourself that you may keep hidden. Start loving that side of yourself more. Stop seeing it as somebody who's naive. Stop seeing it as somebody who can be taken advantage of. Stop seeing it as somebody who's weak or somebody who, once you stop seeing it in such a negative way and start seeing all of those beautiful qualities of yourself in a positive way, and you start expressing them more, letting them out more, speaking your truth more, being who you are more, people are going to be seeing the real you, and any kind of falseness that people try to spread about you is going to be being overshadowed by the truth. E-S. That's how you can love yourself more. Accepting yourself more fully and expressing yourself more fully and not being ashamed of it. Keys. You have the keys to wisdom and knowledge. You have the keys to your own heart. I feel like you have the keys to your own heart. And you don't just give them away willy-nilly to anybody who comes along. I feel like you are somebody who really sets a high standard and you don't allow just anybody to take your heart. A, K, say, T, stay, sky, stay with me. K, W, V, yacht. Y, vacation. U, X, sex, sax, sack. O, T, G. Some of you could be very into sports or athletics. You could be very physically fit as well. Gat, gnat, snake, gate, gatekeeper. You have the keys to something. You know intuitively what I'm talking about. You have the keys. D, O, Don, Don Juan. You could have dealt with a lot of Don Juan-like energies as well. C, coy. Could be very coy, flirtatious. N, L, lot, R, rot, rock. I, D, rid, rig. Libra. So we have Libra here too. Peacemaker, harmony dispenser, karma's on your side, judgment's in your favor. A, Dan, Danny, Z, P, F, Z, K, Okie dokie. Dote. You may be somebody who really dotes on the people around you. You care for them. You love them. You love your family and you take care of your family. You're somebody who may love to cook. You may love to keep house. You may love to host situations, parties, get-togethers. Tag. Family is very important to you. Rat. Rain. Risk. Tisk. Tisk for tat. Tit tat. Tic tacs. Pod. Pad. Fan. Fake. You could have some... Fan or Foe by Tech 9 is the song that's coming to mind. You could have some very fake people around you that are around you simply because they want to be seen with you. Clout chasers. You could have dealt with some clout chasers as well. Even if you haven't gotten to a big level of success yet, they could see that you had it coming, and they could see what you were going to be before you even could, and you could definitely have some clout chasers that you have dealt with. Takers. You've dealt with some takers. Like I said before, you are somebody who gives, and you could have definitely dealt with some takers, which is part of the reason why you don't just give yourself away to everybody so fully. DOC, documents. Gone, baby, gone. I've never actually seen that movie, but there might be something important there. Lot, lag, dog, God, gain, rain, pain. Without pain, there can be no gain. You are somebody who knows that. You believe that. You don't let the pain knock you down. You don't let the pain stop you. Ivy League. You are somebody who is very, very intelligent. I feel like you are out of the league of a lot of people that you have dealt with. None. Done. Horse, you're very motivated, ambitious, goal-driven. Like I said, there's a lot of masculine and feminine energy in this pile. I feel like this pile was chosen by both sexes quite a bit. You're very wise, very intelligent, very grounded, solid, down to earth. You are somebody who has a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of motivation, and you are very goal-oriented, but you are also very structured, disciplined, solid and stable, and you do not allow anything to get in the way of what you have planned for yourself and for your goals and for your future, as well as for your family. You are somebody who may really enjoy late night walks and late night talks as well. You're somebody very connected to the moon, very in touch with that energy, with your emotional, intuitive, psychic, sensitive, vulnerable energy, and you need to start showing more of that energy. You need to start showing how much you love yourself by expressing those sides of yourself that you keep hidden. Judgment, the Deck card, the Emperor, and the Six of Wands. So you have built a lot of success for yourself. You have a lot of recognition coming into you. You have a lot of success coming into you. You are a very strong leader who has made the decisions that are best for everyone involved in the situation that you're in. You're a very strong manifester as well. You are somebody who is non-judgmental, very forgiving, very peace-filled. You are somebody who really is a peacemaker. You like there to be peace and harmony in situations, and you try to make the best decisions to keep peace and harmony in situations. You are somebody who's very recognized, seen, respected. You have a lot of authority. You have a lot of power. You are somebody who has really built success for yourself, and you have done this. I feel like a lot of you have done this on your own, alone, but you did it for your family, and I don't feel like your family was very supportive or behind you in this. You're very wise, knowing, very strong, very together. You are somebody who can handle a lot, and you really are very respected, very looked up to. People come to you for advice. People come to you for knowledge and wisdom. People come to you because they respect your opinions. They respect who you are. They have seen you overcome tasks and obstacles that most people would fall away from, break apart from, that most people would not be able to handle, but you handle them with ease, with grace, with dignity. You have been able to close the door on things that are not good for you so that you can move forward towards things that are to your highest good and things that are the best for you and your family, whoever that family may be. You guys are a fucking amazing leader. You should definitely love yourself for your leadership abilities, for your ability to recognize others as well, for your ability to lift people up and inspire people, and for your knowledge and wisdom and understanding of the world around you, because not everybody has that understanding that you have. So that is what I have for you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed doing this reading for you, and I would absolutely love to hear what you guys thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might have gone through to get to where you are today, all that kind of good stuff. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. Let's see why you should love yourself more, Pile 3. You're a very dutiful person, a very loving person, somebody that everybody gets along with, somebody that everybody loves having around. Some people might make you feel like you're annoying at times, but trust me, people love you. People love you very much. You're somebody who brings light, life, and love to the world around you. You're somebody who heals situations. You're somebody who brings situations back together even when people thought that they were lost and gone forever. You are somebody who is very bright, vibrant, colorful, somebody who really stands out from the crowd, and you are somebody who believes that even when dark times happen, there is always going to be good times again, and you focus on that. You focus on positivity, joy, hope, faith. You are really a very loving person as well. Somebody very colorful, very loving, very childlike in a lot of ways. You're very creative, very inspirational, vibrant, energetic, positive, joyful. You bring a lot of life, love, and light to the world around you. You are definitely a light worker in this pile. You are somebody who really is very high vibrational. Very high vibrational. And somebody who brings a lot of growth to the world around you as well. You're very protected in your growth too. Very protected in who you are, because you are a beautiful, amazing being of light in this world, here to bring joy, love, and happiness to others. And so you are very protected in what you are growing yourself. Finesse. You're very good at finessing people. You may have a lot of people who follow you very closely, who look up to you. Virgo, Libra, charming. Virgo, Cancer, Cancer, Leo, Cancer. Boy, we got a lot of Cancer energy here. At times you might be a little bit moody. You could be somebody who might lash out at people because they have hurt your feelings. You could be very sensitive, intuitive, vulnerable, loving, caring, generous, kind. You are somebody who loves your family or anybody that you feel like is family. You love them immensely. You love your friends. You really shower everybody around you with this love, this kindness, this care, this beauty. You're somebody who's very bold and daring as well. You're somebody who is very much so in the spotlight in a lot of different ways. But I feel like you don't fully show your more deep inner emotions to the entire world either, because some of you could have been very heartbroken in the past, and this could cause you to be a little bit protective over the light that you hold inside yourself. You're a very beautiful person. People really are just kind of in awe of your appearance and in awe of the beauty of your aesthetics. You could be very good at designing your house as well. Feng Shui could be something that you're very interested in or involved in. You are definitely somebody who brings a lot of peace to situations. You're somebody who may also mirror people a lot. You may show people what is going on inside of themselves. And you are somebody who is very protected by karma. Karma is definitely something that is on your side in situations you face. WB, Warner Brothers. Z. S. I. Some of you could have brothers that really look up to you. R. Sir. Everybody calls me sir. Oh, that song. Everybody calls me sir. 'Cause when I show up with her, everybody calls me sir. So I feel like you are a very respected person, and anybody who is with you, that respect translates down to them as well. People look at them with more respect than they would have if you weren't around. DYB. And sometimes I feel like some of you can really feel like that respect is designated to the other person instead of you. But just know that that respect is designated to you. UJZ. You may not give yourself enough credit for a lot of things. JZ. E. Jessie, B. Q. O. Y. Boy. Y. B. Z. Boy. Q. M. G. Member. Y. N. Gay. S. H. Shy. Shy boy. Y. P. A. Push. Pash. S. L. Shady. J. V. W. R. Some of you could be very involved in sports. Monster. So what if you can see the darker side of me? Help me believe that's not the real me. So you help people to see the lighter sides of themselves. You can see through to the darker sides of people, but you help them to bring out and see the brighter sides of themselves. Birds could be very important. Hamish. Snail. Shale. Admire. You are admired by a lot of people. You may not feel this, but you are admired by a lot of people. Baby. You could also have a baby or be having a baby, possibly a baby boy. Maybe even a baby girl. There's girl here too. Boys and Girls Club is coming to mind now. Maybe you had twins. But you are somebody who is very admired, very looked up to. Maybe people come to you with questions about their babies because you are somebody who is very good with babies. Bags, mags, shag, shame. Some of you could have dealt with a little bit of shame over your sexuality. And there's nothing to be ashamed of there. If you're still feeling that, there's nothing to be ashamed of in what you enjoy in the bedroom and in what you decide that you want to do in your bedroom. There's nothing to be ashamed of in your sexual nature or in how you feel about things in that way. And if you are no longer feeling that way, but you have in the past, just know that, holy shit, that is hard to get through and hard to overcome, and good job on you. And you can do it if you have not done it yet, because it is hard to do, but it is very worth it, and it is something that will really cause you to feel so much better about yourself. Worthy. I feel like you are very worthy of what you truly desire, and some of you may be hiding your desires even from yourself because you don't want to face the heartbreak of it may not be able to play out the way that you want it to, and so you're hiding those desires even from yourself. But it's time to free those desires. It's time to love yourself enough to admit what you're feeling, what you want, and what you would really like to do so that you can really explore that and so that you can see whether or not this is something that is a possibility. There's no point in living a life filled with shame, regret, guilt, things like that, when you could live a life filled with fulfillment, or even a life filled with, hey, I admitted my desires and I went after my desires and it didn't come true, but that's okay because at least I tried, instead of living a life filled with regret. So some of you, I feel like you actually inspire people to do that because you are somebody who does that. Inspire is here as well. Shane, shape, baseball. And you know what? I was thinking of the Red Sox earlier for some reason. Soar. Some of you might have been drawn to pile 2 as well. Sire, sword. Some people could feel like they weren't even born in this life until you came into their life and you showed them a new way of living or being. Bub, bubby, buddy, business. Dire, fox, yeah. Raccoon. Once again, if you're desiring a specific life partner, go after that. You might be hiding your heart because you're afraid that it will get broken, but it's time to remove that fear and to go after what you truly desire. You're somebody very open-minded. You're somebody who likes to delve into a lot of different cultures, a lot of different beliefs, a lot of different understandings. You like to learn everything that you can about those things. You are somebody who may even hide your own beliefs at some point because you're worried about the censure that will come your way, or the shame that it'll bring your family, or the James, or the things that may come of it raw. But it's time to really love yourself enough to be able to be your authentic self and to leave behind any fear of that. You could also have dealt with a thief at some point as well. Thief of Hearts is what I'm hearing. Jaws. Sappy. You may feel like you're a little too sappy, or like if you really expressed your full emotions, people wouldn't accept you. I really feel like it's time to express your full emotions. You are definitely life partner material. You are somebody that people really want to spend their life with. There may even be a lot of people who want to express this to you, but are hiding that fact because they're not sure if your beliefs would actually clash with theirs, because you guys may believe very different things. I also feel like you guys help people to understand their own beliefs and help them to bring them to the surface and help them to not feel so ashamed of them. But at the same time, you may have some of those things inside yourself that you're dealing with as well. 7 of Swords. I heard Thief earlier. The Devil, the Magician, and the 6 of Swords. So you have moved away from any kind of temptations brought about by any kind of shady people. You have been able to move away from those things. You have been able to really see through to the heart of the matter and understand what those things really were. You have seen through to the manipulative tactics. I don't know why I was having such a hard time saying that. You have been able to see through the manipulations and the abuses of power of people trying to play you like a puppet on its strings. You've been able to move away from that. You've been able to see through it. You've been able to understand it. You're very, very, very intelligent. You know what is a temptation and what is not. You know what you want and what you don't. You are somebody who is very good at manifesting and creating in your life, and you have the ability to create the life that you want. And you have the ability to leave behind all of this darkness, this hurt, this pain, these temptations, these liars, these people. You have the ability to be able to move away from that and the ability to be able to live a good life. You are somebody who is able to help others move away from their temptations as well. You are able to help others face their addictions. You're able to help others face the mirror and see the reality. You are able to help them really open up and understand and accept themselves fully for who they are, so that they can stop living in denial and they can create the life that they desire. I feel like you have been in victimhood mentality yourself at some point, and you are somebody who is quite capable of pulling yourself out of that, and you have been somebody who has been integral in other people pulling themselves out of some kind of victimhood mentality as well. You have really been able to see the temptations for what they are, and you have been able to pinpoint them. You have been able to intelligently and accurately pick out when something was negative, toxic, lower vibrational, and you have been able to move yourself away from it. And you have been able to resist and deny the temptations that would have been instant gratification for something that is more solid, stable, and enjoyable in the long term. You are definitely somebody who is life partner material, and you are definitely somebody who is going to have all of your wishes and desires fulfilled by your ability to be able to turn away from the things that are not up to your standards and to go after the things that you truly want. And I feel like you guys are definitely making the decision now to stop lying to yourself and stop lying to others so that you can go after what you truly want. And you're no longer going to be attaching anything negative to going after what you want either. So that is what I have for this pile. You guys should definitely love yourselves because you guys are the captain of your own world. You are the maker of your own destiny. You are somebody who does not put up with things that are not good for you. You are somebody who can really see through to the heart of the matter in the situation, and you guys are very good at being able to understand what is going on and why it's going on, and you are quite capable of taking care of yourself. Some people might see you as naive or stupid or childish for being this loving, kind, caring, beautiful person, but you know better because you are somebody who does not allow the abuse to take place in your life, and you will move away from that abuse at the first sign of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it in the comments below, and I hope you have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.